welcome to the virtual groom. My name is Jack, your host, and today I am bringing you another shaving video. And my choice of soap today is new, and this is, well, relatively new. This is from Zingari Man in the vegan shaving soap formula, and this is Blackwood. As you can see there, the scent is done by Raphanus Parfums, or Perfume, or Parfum, whatever. The scent of this is oud wood. If you've never smelled oud wood by Tom Ford, this is pretty much a dead ringer. I don't know if it was Raphanus' intention to do that, but they did that. It's very, very similar to oud wood. That being said though, it's absolutely beautiful. Nice amount of rosewood, really nice cardamom. The cardamom is probably the most notable scent up for me when sniffing off the tub. Yeah, it's just absolutely stunning. And there's like a synthetic oud cord in there that is not funky, it's not skanky. It adds like this dry element. It's like the backbone of the fragrance itself. Ultimately, it's like the perfect, for me, this is like a perfect date night fragrance. It's different enough to make people turn their head and look at you, but it's not so different that people can be like, what the hell are you wearing? Because it smells awful. This is distinct enough for you to be your own person, but also very, very approachable for people. It is absolutely beautiful. I love this scent, and I love Tom Ford's oud wood, so it makes perfect sense to me. So that's what I'm going to be using in the vegan soap base, and I'll talk you through that as well. My razor of choice today is actually a DE. I'm going to be using the Karve Christopher Bradley. This is the stainless steel version. The plate is the SBC, and we're going to be using the same blade we did last time, the Gillette Nacet. And my brush is my Voigt Cop Silvertip. Really cool handle. I've already preloaded this for about 45 seconds. Let's get the specs off here, and I get to lathering up, and I'll talk you through the soap base. So I'm going to title this video something related to how good this soap is, because it genuinely is. I have a good amount of experience with it at this point, and I'm happy to say, or like really confident to say, that this is the best vegan soap base available. Jesus. I'd actually go as far as to say it's one of the best soap bases just generally. Not only vegan. Sorry about the tap, guys, but I forgot to fill the sink. It's not one of the best just vegan soap bases. It's one of the best generally. If I could, I would put this. If you watch my soap base tier list, this is an S tier for me. Definitely S tier. I'd put this above McDuff's for sure. And it's vegan, which makes it even more impressive. The density is great, the latherability is there. It's probably the biggest selling point over Sago for me. I think Sago is slightly harder to lather. Requires a little bit more work than this one, but this just comes together so fast. And the end results are so dense. Like, the density is incredible. The post shave is like top tier, like top 3 for me. And again, it's vegan. You don't have as much freedom as super fats in a vegan soap, so the fact that Heather's managed to do this is really impressive. Yeah, man, it's just so good. It's still a bit dry, so we still need to add some water to it because of how long I loaded, but I'm probably used to that by now. You can see just it comes together really beautifully. The scent strength on this is probably about mid, about a 5 out of 10, which I'm more than happy with a 5 out of 10. Doesn't need to be like super blow your face off for me, but I want to be able to smell it. And you can with this, it's very good. Kind of perfectly balanced in my opinion, not too strong, not weak. Like I said, somewhere in the middle. It's very nice. Let's paint this on again. So I'm kind of happy to start adding painting and water here. We've got a nice consistency, as you can see. My hands are so slick. Painting some water. Yeah, just the soap is great. It's funny because I was on the fence between this and the A&E shaving butter. For me, this is better than the shaving butter. I know he has a new base now. By he, I mean A&E, like a new vegan base, but this is definitely better than the shaving butter. For me, anyway. It's very, very good. Still add a little bit more water to this, and then I'd say we're good to go. So I did quite a bit there. Look at this. It's just so well hydrated. There we go. So what I'm looking for is, I want the brush to move a certain way. I don't want it to feel sticky, I just want it to feel like it's gliding across my face as I'm painting, and it is now. You can see the impressive density of this. It's very dense. Again, these sleeves are doing my head in. The scent strength remains prominent throughout the shave as well. I've used this about 3 times. It's just fantastic. Like, I have no complaints. The soap base is brilliant. The scent is lovely. If you're in for like a winter scent and you want something that's really wearable, but definitely, you know, winter inspired, this is a really good place to look for me. Vegan base is brilliant. The scent is lovely. It's not as popular as I've seen a lot of the other releases be, but this for me is probably my favorite release in the vegan formula so far. Okay, Carve Christopher Bradley C-plate with a Nacet. Let's go with the grain. Bloop. It's funny, when all you do is straight razor shave, the DEs seem pedestrian. Like, it's just so easy. Especially DEs as smooth as the Carve. It's funny how much more noticeable residual slickness is with a straight razor. So I have used this soap with a straight and performs very, very well. I've got a Overlander on order. I managed to get one from the drop. So I'll be looking forward to bring you my review of that. Very excited to see a new Carve razor model. Some of the design decisions make a lot of sense based on how the manufacturing was. And like time saving wise. not really a pertinent bit of information, but the soap tastes exactly how it smells. So you should know. That's the first pass done, freaking easy. Soap is slick as heck, like really slick. I could shave with the residual slickness in my face, like pretty easily, but I want to have some fun and lather up again. Beautiful. Really, really nice. Dry off the hands here. So yeah, it's New Year's Day. It's January 1st. So I get the shave in. It's got about, I had about 2 days growth. I have a lot less than that now. After taking that down, but yeah. It's New Year. I've never really been one for like, oh, it's a new year, I have to change stuff. For me, it's more, if you need to change it, just change it. But it's not a bad idea to set yourself goals throughout the year, you know. Goals are a good thing. Means you're always trying to achieve more. That definitely is not a bad thing. Man, this is a beautiful soap. Just the way it lathers is right up my alley. That sheen as well. Stunning. So we're going to just go against the grain here. I don't need to go across the grain. I love this razor. I know a few people that have an issue with the angle for the carve. I don't think of razors as in this has this angle, this has that angle. Ultimately, to me, it's down to what feels right on the face. And I'll adjust until I find that correct, or like feel like it's working correctly. I think we shave nerds get a little bit carried away with the logistics and often forget that we're doing, you know, something quite practical. Something that ultimately doesn't need to be very complicated. It's directly against the grain. And this razor is, this and the Blot are my two favorite razors. Particularly the Carve tie. I prefer the tie to this. I've not used this one for a while, so I thought I'd bring it out. Great shave. The amount of like protection on my face from the soap is crazy. This soap really is fantastic. Okay, let's rinse off the face a bit and see if we have anything to clean up. I'm just going to do it with cold water. I'm not going to do the be right back thing today because we'll do that as part of our cleanup. Oh, really nice shave. Scent is beautiful. Big fan of this release. If you like cardamom, this is an absolute no-brainer. Bit there. That's pretty much it. It's funny because like I say that it's not just cardamom, I assure you. It's much more, there's much more to it than that. There you go. A little bit here. I think that's done. Like there's the amount of like residual protection on my face is kind of ridiculous. I actually have to wipe it off. Like it's a bit too much. For me personally, for someone with dry skin, it would be absolutely welcome. For me, I just don't need that. But like, it's just so good, this soap. Yeah, man. It's just blown me away. Like, it's so good. What a shave that is. Let me rinse out this brush real quick. And I have the matching splash, so we'll get to post-shaving. But yeah, that's it. That was a fantastic shave, guys. No problems whatsoever. Nice 2 passes with and against. I can do that with some razors. As you saw in my last video with the blot, I can just go straight against the grain with that. I can do that with the B plate of the Karve, not the C. The C doesn't feel quite as comfortable for me. I'd say there's more blade fill on the C Karve than the blot 86 though, which is what I do it with. So it makes a lot of sense. I just prefer shaving with the C. I like the little bit of blade to tell me what I'm doing. I also don't need to shave at one pass, you know. It's just if I'm able to, I'll show you. But a little bit of irritation here and here for my last couple of shaves, but nothing too much. That'll go away in a little bit. But yeah, let's use this post shave then. So this, for me, as I've told you before, is one of my favorite post shave products. The Recovery Splash by Zingari Man. And with this scent, like I smelled the soap, I was like, have to buy this. Oh, man. I'll say this again. If you were looking for an oud wood dupe, or something that smells like oud wood, this is your bet. This is in. This might even be my top 3 in terms of shaving soaps, to be honest. I need to think about that. It's definitely my top 5, like no doubt. In terms of like base performance, it's just remarkably good. Okay, let me show you what I used today and I'll let you guys go. So my first show of the vegan base on the channel was using Zingari Man's vegan shaving soap. This is Blackwood, which is a collaboration between Zingari Man and Parfum. Fantastic. Complete no-brainer for me to buy. This is right up my alley. If you like the sound of it, I highly recommend you try if you've not used the base yet, but the scent is worth buying it alone for me. The brush, this is my Silvertip by Voigt and Cop. I love this brush. This is the best Silvertip knot I've tried. I've tried quite a few Silvertips and some of them are kind of bad. Carve Christopher Bradley in stainless steel. This is using the SPC plate and probably the last use of that Gillette Nacet. And we've got the Zingari Man Recovery Splash in the matching scent. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video today. If you're new around here and haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. I would very much appreciate it. If you're looking for additional ways to support the channel, feel free to look in the description below. There's a Buy Me a Coffee link. All it does is keep me fueled with caffeine. I'm not using the money for anything else. If you do want to, that's perfectly fine as well. My name is Jack, your host from the Virtual Green Room. Wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful day, and goodbye for now.